Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire, and I am finishing up some stuff for the bazaar. This video may be coming out during that time. I'm not really sure. Or since it's going to be a short video, I may just post 2 videos in one day. I'm not really sure. I don't really know much about anything at this moment in time. But let me just start off by saying I went ahead and I pulled the 2 journals that I was going to hand stitch in. I just don't have time, so I pulled those. I thought I'm just going to lighten my load. I have a lot of stuff to take, so I have all the furniture that I'm taking. I have some ornaments that I made, a few of this and a few of that. I still would like to make some tassels, even if I can only get 4 of them done. That's fine. I just want to make a couple little fun, little sparkly, pretty things, you know, to hang here and there. I might not get to the tassels, but I did get 4 of these journals done. The decoupage ones did not make it into it, and the hand stitch ones did not make it into it. But I told you I would do a little flip through. I'm not fully done with these. I'm still working on them. I am making, so we'll just open them. Let me just go through them. Let's actually let's back up. Let's just finish them. I made 2 of these already. There's 4 journals. I need 2 more to go in there. I wanted on there to be that this book belongs to, and I was originally going to make the little bag and the little ticket, and I thought it was just too much work. These are only going to be $6. And that's fine. I'm still going to keep them at $6, but I still want that this book belongs to. I just need to make it a little bit more easier on myself. So what I did is I hand stamped my book, this book belongs to, on this thin paper that I keep over to the side. I just keep these little squares, and then I just can stamp on them here and there. I'm gonna put this, I think, right side up would be nice. I don't really know if this paper, you're not gonna see it. Goodness gracious. So I'm gonna put this on here, like that. And I had already pre-cut a lot of these pieces to make tags and things like that, and I wasn't sure exactly what I was doing. I was just trying to hurry in between, you know, furniture sanding and waxing and painting and all that good stuff. And then I decided I'll just tear another little piece right here, and I inked around it with my wonderful distress ink here, this lumberjack plaid. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm using it like crazy. Anyways, oh my God, I just can't stop. So I'm gonna get this on here like this. And then they can just write their name on there, and that's fine. I like that. I think it's really super sweet and simple and cute. Let's do this one, and then we will put them in. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab a new page because I don't wanna smear my ink. I've been smearing ink enough as it is on everything else. Where'd it go? Here it is. I don't know, maybe this video will be long enough to be on its lonesome. I just don't want to post bazaar videos like 2 weeks after the bazaar. I guess it's, I mean, honestly, these would be cute little journals to make for the kids. In all honesty, they didn't take me that long. Some of the kids are younger and they wouldn't quite get it, but you know, the parents could use them is what my thought. They could use them to write down things for their kids if they wanted to. It just depends on, you know, when you get them. But the kids that are older could absolutely use them. Look, I got a glue smudge. I don't want that. So that's what this is for, and I forgot that I have it over here. Of course, I'm not supposed to be using my fingers. That's why I smear everything. All right, now I'm gonna put this glue away. I just want to wipe my little thing off there. So inside the book is where it will go, and then we'll do a little flip through here. I'm just going to take these and I'm just going to place them right there in the front. Okay, so we'll do one together, and then I'll be right back. And I did think about leaving it open. Hold on one second. Maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe I will, and then this can be a pocket. I mean, like, another thing I'm trying to do is kind of introduce the parents and people to things. And I'm not going to do that this time, just because I have fabric there, there's no room, I have to make other arrangements for things. But it could, but you know, we just can't stop. So, but we could put like a little ticket. I have smaller little ones in here. It's just more work. It's just more work. Do I want more work? I have to say no, right? I mean, like, it's okay to say no. Who else does this? I mean, like, I know it needs to be done, but still, like, It's so fun. I guess I could just do the two sides and leave it open, but will they get that if I don't have a piece of paper in there? Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I had to talk it out, but I'm just gonna put it down. It is $6, Sandra. It's $6. Just stop. It's cute. It's fun, and it has a lot to offer. It really does. It's so adorable. And then I'm just gonna put it down like that and hope that it's straight. But it's okay if it's not, right? No. See, I wanna like sew, I wanna add trim, but really, it's really just cute, just like that. Okay, so we got that one in, and then we gotta put this one in, and then I'm just gonna do a little show and tell with the book. So again, just all around the edges, just to get it down. Extra glue, because why not? And then stick that down like that. All right, I'll be right back. Ow, I almost fell. All right, I am back. I've got them all put together and glued in. All the journals are pretty similar in how I made them. I mean, how they're put together. You know, they're put together the exact same way. Paper, fabric, ruffles, an edge, a ribbon to tie it. But they all are just a little bit different from each other. I'm gonna hope that this is gonna work on most of this fray check stuff. I don't know. If it ends up not being, like if it dries really hard and looks gross, I'll just pull it. You know, we'll have 3 little books and that's fine. And also, if somebody really likes these, like they're so cute. If somebody really likes them that knows me there and they say, hey, Sandra, I would like these for my whatever, so-and-so, or my little, I mean, like how fun for like a little secret sister gift or a little stocking stuffer thingy, a little office thing. Like here's somebody I don't know. They're just cute. But anyhow, if somebody's like, hey, Sandra, I really like these. Can you make me some? I would say, yes, I sure can. I think I would do it. And I would just, as long as we negotiated, a price. And we're in a really small town, so I feel confident that I could do that. I would definitely be picky. If it's somebody that I didn't know, I would say, yeah, I sure can. Go ahead and pay me half now. How many do you want? I want like half now, and then I'll take the other half when I deliver. And that's how I would do it. It's just, I feel like that way, if they bow out for whatever reason, I still have half the money. And I feel like if they want me to trust them to pay me when I'm done, then they can trust me to take half and half later, right? Yeah, all fair. There's all is fair in the crafting world. All right, let's get back to this because my analogy did not make any sense. So I'm gonna set this one aside, and these have ribbon. So now this ribbon right here is actually a big giant spool of beautiful craft ribbon. It's called wired ribbon. I took the wire out. I cut them. I took the wire out, and I got it from Costco. Look at that, and I've had it for a long time. So I'm gonna use this ribbon. It's gonna be so pretty. I'm gonna use this ribbon to tie around the furniture. Like some of them, like they're gonna be wrapped in like bows. And thank goodness for my days in the florist world, because check this out, my friends. Somebody may already know how to do this. I'm gonna show you one of the tricks I learned. So I take my tail, and if you want me to show this in a slower video someday, let me know, because I will show you. And I'm gonna make a bow. So, it's wired ribbon, so I'm gonna start with my bow small. Because I wanna have these things, like all my furniture pieces, I think they'll be so cute if they look like presents already done. And then if they don't want the bow when they buy it, I can absolutely take the bow off and keep it. I mean, not hurting my feelings. I'll just add it in my stash. I love this satiny ribbon. I'm making this so fast, so it's not gonna be perfect, but you can just see how I'm doing it, and then I can even add another one here. Usually I would do like either three loops on each side or 5 loops on each side, but you can totally do 4 and 4. It's still gonna look pretty because because when you're doing them, you're going back and forth and layering them. And like I said, I'm doing it so messy and so fast. And I'm gonna use bad scissors. Oh, I don't wanna cut it, because what if I cut it? What if I still need this? But anyhow, I just take it and I tie it. I usually use wire. I have some wire stuff that I can use, but you can use threads or whatever, and I can just pull that I can twist my thing so my tails are both showing green or they're both showing red. Isn't that cute? I hope the camera's picking that up. But there's my bow. There's my crazy messy bow. I'm gonna do that for the furniture. I love it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna show this video before the bazaar because otherwise you're gonna be like, what the heck? You've already seen it. So let's open these up. Oh, I was opening this one. So I took that ribbon. What I did is I took the wire out and then I did a ruffle stitch on one edge of it. And then I turned it around and I did it on the other edge. And then I pushed it together and I glued it down. And it was not the easiest ribbon to glue down. I still like been checking to make sure is there any more other spots. Like there's a hard spot there, but yeah, it's handmade. So this one I did, I put the ribbon underneath the thing. Well, that's what it was, is I had to rip this up and then put it back under there. I did one eyelet, and I think we did one of these on the thing. So paper on the back of this one, no paper, it's just the fabric, which I love. When they open it up, they're gonna get this cute little book. And then the way I solved my problem here is I put more fabric in here. I just mixed up all my everything, like all the papers. I didn't get so matchy-match like this only could have 2 different papers or 3. I just used it all. It was from the same paper pad. It all looked well, pretty together. So I have a tag right here. I did a wavy stitch right there. And then I did a zigzag stitch here. This fabric here for the tag, I took this piece of ribbon, which, oh my gosh, let me get it. So this, you see, this is the green fabric, and then I took some of this, and then I did the wavy stitch in the middle of it. And that's how, and then I did a big long piece and then I just cut them in sections and then I zigzag stitched it there and I just left it blank. I can explain to them when they grab them if they need explaining on how to use it. I glued paper down here. You see me do this just now. So this is a stiff page right here because it's gonna be, you know, so maybe I can help it. Maybe I can help it without destroying it. I don't know. It's a dollar store book, goodness gracious. Okay, so let's see. I probably have over $5 worth of stuff invested in this as I look at it, I'm thinking. But it was fun to make, and I've had these books forever. I needed to use them. So, oh my gosh. They actually should be like $10, shouldn't they? $6? No one's gonna pay $10. I'm gonna put a special on them for $6. Okay. So then they just have all this blank paper. I didn't ink it, I didn't stamp it, I didn't do anything. That's fine. I didn't make any, I didn't do anything else because, I just don't have time, and they're $6. I keep saying that. And they're $6. I put 2 tags back here. And this one I did do a stencil, and I did a zigzag stitch all the way around this one. This one I did a straight stitch all the way around it. I left it plain. I did ink around everything with that beautiful lumberjack plaid, which is a red. It is red. And I just put those 2 in the back, just like that. Simple. It's easy. And then I just simply tie this one in a bow. And I keep wanting to add to them, but I need to stop. That's why I look at it now. I'm like, oh, I should be doing $10. But no, I said $6. I need to stick with that. And then this one, I did I liked the way the fabric was looking all bunched up. So I took some of my really pretty red fabric with the white polka dots. I just loved it. I did a zigzag scrunchy thingy, and then I just left it scrunchy and I just kind of glued it down. I put the zigzag rickrack on that, green, to pop it out. This one has paper on both sides, and I decided to do an eyelet on both ends, only because I don't really remember. There's a reason for it. Oh, because when I was taking the thing, I went across his face, and I went across his eyes, or almost. But anyways, it went across his face, and I was like, yeah, no, change of plans. So I went ahead and put 2 of them in there. That one's kind of close, but it's fine. Open it up, same thing. So they all have the same thing. They have the tag with the same sewing. I did extra glue down on the ribbons in there to make sure they stay. Same thing. I probably should do that. I should probably just kind of open this up a little bit. Yeah. You know what? There's stuff even without all that stuff. This one, I had already dropped this ribbon down on that, and I didn't want to do it on here because I honestly didn't really care for it, but it's just no one else is going to know unless they watch this video that I didn't want to do that. Same exact thing back. Same exact thing. Just different, just using the same papers throughout. And then, my papers didn't meet up all the way, so I was putting the papers down there like that. And this one has paper on the back. We already seen that, and I got to tie a bow on there. This one right here is the one I keep wanting to add a little extra to it, and I'm like, do I? I don't know. I have this sparkle. I mean, does somebody need, does at least one of them need a little bit of sparkle? Every time I put it on, I like it. But then I like it without it also. So I just don't know. I also have some leftover little bows that I was using. I guess I could do, oh, maybe I'll do that because it needs, I feel like everybody else has a little extra, maybe. But for now, this is it. I have this paper. This one just has the fabric on the back. Oops. The little extra glue there. Oh, that's always lovely. Well, I'm going to see if there's something I can do about that. Otherwise, it's just going to have to be what it is. There's glue. Sorry. That's what I use to make this. I'm not a professional. And then I have my little, my thing there. There's that in there. Look at it. I feel like that's on crooked, but I think it's the fabric. That's all right. That's all right. I still like it. It's so cute. Anyhow, same thing, back in the back, in the back. I'm actually just going through these with you to make sure I did everybody the same way and nobody's missing. One thing I don't want to do is get to the bazaar and then somebody go like, oh my gosh, I love them. I'm going to buy all 4 of them. And then they open like, wait a minute, one's missing some of this stuff. So, wait a minute, Sandra, who do you think you are? This one, I have that ruffle on the front. I really like how I did this, so I'm not going to worry about the edge. I think it's so cute. And I did add some sparkle to it. I don't know that you can really tell, but I can. I know it's there. That's what's important. Same thing. All right, so I do like these. Let me just double check, make sure they can open. Yes, I'm so excited. This is literally the day before the bazaar. I'm not done with everything, so I have to, there, yes, everything's in there. I have to be done. That's why I had to pull things. So I pulled some items. The little journals that I was gonna hand stitch the things in, those are pulled. The decoupaged ones, they're pulled. These 4 are done. I just got it, but I have to make price tags for everything, and I want all the price tags to be super cute. I'm trying to incorporate little buttons and fabric pieces to just about everything, if not everything I can do. I want to make those big pretty bows that I was showing you on all the furniture pieces. I have, I think, 7 pieces of furniture. I have some little, or those little button ornaments. I did get those done. I got the pillows done. I've got these 4 little journals. Jamie has, I think, 3 or 4 or maybe even more journals made for the bazaar. And then she also, and she doesn't have just Christmas. Like she has like every day, like like a lot of stuff. So that she'll break this up. She's got other stuff that she's bringing in. So she's made some small items also. I don't know what they are yet, but I was going to show you another thing that I have. When I was digging around looking for stuff, there were these little ornaments that I made for the kids one year, and these are just like, these are these little thin, these little ornament wood rounds I had ordered, I think, on Amazon, and I had painted them and decoupaged them. This is from a digi-kit, and I put my favorite holiday memory, and I put that on the back, and then I just took my white paint pen, one of them, this is a Sharpie, I have different ones, and I just like added some marks on them. I did some like lines to outline them. I did some marks on them. This one I took a gold, I think it was this one right here, and because the image wasn't coming through very well, I think I actually used my one of my jelly prints on these. I went ahead and was just drawing little trees and just making little decorations. Oh, looks like I used black Sharpie also on this. Anyhow, so I had a few of these. I have 6 of these. 6 of these all together, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go throw them in there. Mine only had this little sparkly thing on there, so I added this red and white ribbon. Sorry about my doggy. She's, I think her daddy is home and she wants to be out in the yard with him. So I tied these little bows at the top, and I did a double knot so that they'll stay, and then they can just hang them like this. I kind of want to do more trees on these. If like these ones right here, I don't know, should I just leave them? Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave them. See what I'm saying? Like I drew on this one. Do I draw on this one? I have one I can practice with. All right, I'm back. So this one, this was in my stash for to remember what I did, but I had stamped on it and I didn't like it. That's why I kept it. These ones were just left over. Usually at Christmas time, I would make a few extra things, just in case, you know, somebody shows up, somebody out of town, or somebody, I'm like, this little kid needs something, and I just need to have extras. So I always do a few extras. So on here, what I did is, I just made a tree, right? So there's all kinds of trees we can make. So I didn't even check to see if this is gonna drop ink. Let me see. Are you gonna drop for me? Yes. I think actually looks like I did white first, which makes sense because I need to have a backdrop. Whoops. Okay, I think you're supposed to shake this up, but you always want to shake them up with the lids on. I learned that the hard way, and look, I still didn't even learn. I didn't learn my lesson. I learned it the hard way to shake it with the cap on. I did not learn my lesson. That's what I meant to say. So a tree. Let's see. We can just do any kind of tree. So we can just go like this, and then fill it in. Who knows? I don't even know if this was the pen. See, I think if I shake it up, the ink will be thicker. Oh, don't you? Maybe I have to go and do it twice. Who knows? Dry, dry, dry. I don't know. I'm impatient. Okay, so this one's going to drop ink down better. So... oh, geez, I dropped a lot of ink fast, didn't it? Okay, dokie, let's see. Impatient Sandra, at it again. Okay, let's just pull some of that up a little bit. There we go. That does not look like a tree. Looks like an arrow. We'll get it. I guess it could look like an arrow for a minute. Okay, arrow and arrow. And then... okay, apparently it looks like an arrow, so... maybe I will not do that. Maybe I will just leave these babies just the way they are. I don't know. I can't leave well enough alone. I just can't. Sometimes, do you ever do that? You're just like, nope, it needs more. Nope, it needs more. Oops. Well, you're not going now. You are out. Yeah, I don't know if it needs it. Nope. Stop. All right, there you go, my friends. I think I'm done. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me and doing these things. These are going to go to the bazaar. I'm just going to sell these like really cheap, maybe, you know, like $1 or something a piece. I just want to add a little extra color. They're fun. Like they can put them on their like little stockings or whatever. But I just thought it was fun that for the kids to write my favorite holiday memory. And you know what? They said they still put these on their trees. And I don't think anybody's ever written in them. I'm like, why aren't you going to write in them? I don't want to wreck it. I'm like, you're not wrecking it, silly. Put your favorite memory and put the year on it. That's for your memories. Hello. Anyhow, thanks for hanging out with me, my friends. I appreciate you. And I'm so tired. I'll see you on the next video. Enjoy all your moments. Bye.